What up, people? You know what it is. It's your boy Big Boosie, man. We going live. A lot of things going on out here in these main streets. A1 London, what up? Going live out here, man. Trying to see what's going on with all these people out here, man. Talking to all these rappers. Keep calling everybody snitching and affidavits and all that. Half these dudes out here don't even know what an affidavit really is, man. Ramel, what up, bros? Hey, what's the word? What you know good? Salute, London. What's the word? Hey, Rod, these dudes out here keep talking about everybody rats and all that. My thing is, don't be calling people rats without paperwork, man. They keep calling Jimmy a rat, even after his homie said that he ain't a rat. You got that Harlem Legend dude. He's staying on Jimmy neck saying that just because Mel Matrix and the other guy said that he ain't a rat, he's saying he don't believe it. Don't get caught up in that. Basically, they working for Jim, so basically he could pay them for them not to say that they're rats, or he taking care of them. If somebody get ratted on, I don't think that much money in the world gonna make them say that a person didn't rat on them, man. Slow motion, huh? I could dig it. Definitely slow motion out here, man. But you know, it is what it is. That's a fact. See, the negative info travel faster than positive information, man. And I've been telling people that for the longest. Like, stop it, man. Only thing they're going to do is keep saying, doing their podcast and all that about calling a person a rat. Keep calling them that. Only thing it's going to do is make the feds mad and make the feds want to snatch Jimmy up for something because they don't want the people to perceive them as being weak. And everybody know the feds don't play. So for y'all to keep putting it out there like they let Jimmy slide through their fingers, and the only thing they're going to do is get the man a case, man. That's crazy. A1 London said somebody needs to do a documentary going back to the jukebox and other locations. That's the truth. The jukebox was legendary. I remember when A first opened it up, nobody was thinking like that. AZ always was ahead of his time when he opened up a game room. And it turned out to be legendary, even though that, you know, that thing was being sold out of there. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what other locations would be like monumental for history for the young kids to know where the history come from. What would be other good locations? Right. Basically, that's what a lot of people were saying too. For them saying that he's supposed to be locked up, it's like, yeah, y'all trying to rat on him too. Like, y'all want to see the man locked up. That's crazy. That's corny. Let the man be. Whatever him and Cam got going on, man, ain't why y'all bringing police stuff in it, man. That's a fact, bro.
Talked about the man who allegedly had 11 bodies in 3 months. Not only that, he was associated with
Because you definitely a brother that been there and know that. What up, son?
What's going on with you, big bro?
Ain't nothing, man. Been watching. I've been watching these YouTube streets with these cats out here, dog, and they keep talking that living proof. What up? They keep talking all that, stuff about why Jimmy is not there, why Jimmy not locked up, Jimmy with the wiretap. Basically, he told them in so many words, what it sounded like to me is beat the little dude up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dudes be taking words and running with it. Like sometimes niggas be saying shoot, but shoot means hit. Like if you dealing with certain situations, you don't know what certain words mean, but they just be taking things too literally. Like not
Right.
one time I heard that shit in one of them Instagram posts, but not one time did he tell everybody like to unalive the nigga or
To
something.
kill
You know
him.
what I mean?
That's my point. That's my
But
point.
this shit, this internet is it's unbeatable, man. This shit is like 5 million followers and oh. You know what I mean? You can't beat them. You can't beat the internet, man.
Facts.
You can't beat these niggas that's trolling. You can't beat these niggas with these fake pages that be on the line on there saying certain shit. Like
Hmm.
I'm just not from that era, so I don't really be getting into that shit. I be tempted. I'm like, oh nah, I don't do that. Cause a nigga always gonna win through a text and a DM or a comment.
Yeah.
Cause you got so many dumb motherfuckers that keep following that shit. Kizo, what's the deal, bro?
So salute. Yeah. They
Yeah.
the internet trolls, you gotta block them. They don't even count. Half of them be talking about rat snitching. They never even been in the streets and they just dictating what they hear other people saying out here on these
But them dudes is
platforms.
dangerous, man. It's dangerous because I be sometimes I be seeing shit on the ground that I might be like, fuck, this some crazy ass shit, and then I just check the comments out to see what motherfuckers say, and it be a million motherfuckers agreeing with bullshit. I'm like,
Right. With common sense stuff to not even better to agree with that, man. Sound crazy.
the crazy motherfucker. So I just let it be, man. But they
King
always gonna say
Dior,
what
what
they want to say, especially about a motherfucker they don't like. They ain't never gonna tell you that their man is a rat,
up? Right.
or them being
Yeah.
a nigga you with while you calling somebody else a rat. That shit is I don't know, bro.
Hmm.
It is what it is.
But and I'm only want you to come up here because you're a brother that been through them trenches. You ain't even supposed to be here. You still supposed to be behind them walls. Thank God, though.
Yeah,
It's a blessing
you know,
you're here. You know what I'm saying?
according to them,
And
yeah.
that's a fact. But that wasn't enough evidence to put nobody behind bars. And
Debo,
somebody
what up, boy?
they keep preaching it and preaching it and preaching it.
Listen,
Is
if them people wanted Jimmy, they'll have Jimmy. I think at this time, and I don't really know what the whole thing, but I think at the time, the basis they whole investigation was the 6ix9ine dude. So that's what they was focusing on. Yeah, them niggas sometimes let niggas slip through the cracks because they're like, you know what, if we want them, we can get them down the line if that's the case.
right,
You feel what I'm saying? So
right.
it wasn't like they was trying to push the whole envelope to just get everybody that was affiliated with Melly and all them. They had these specific. It was an operation on these people, and if they could bonus up and get somebody else, then they could have. But they just want. I guess at the time, that's what they
They
wanted. You
was
feel what I'm saying?
focusing on that. Facts.
And
Now,
Mel said, you know what I mean? Mel said it out his mouth. Yo, love, nah, that's the bro. You know how a motherfucker is going? How a motherfucker going to dispute what Melly saying about what a nigga saying that he did to Melly when Melly is telling you no?
that Harlem Legend dude that be on there keep going and saying Melly and them, he taking care of Melly and the dude shooter. So they definitely gonna say that he ain't rat on them. Who can take money from somebody knowing that the man ratted on them and still be cool with them? Where at in history has that ever happened, man?
I never noticed. I never seen it happen. I mean, I've seen niggas get out and press dudes and get money from them, but they still stood on what them niggas was, and they knew it.
Facts.
It wasn't niggas wasn't retracting and saying, "Oh nah, well he didn't." But what I mean, in this day and age, you never know. But just not in our circle. I don't know. I don't know nobody personally. But it's yeah. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. like even with this shit that Jim and Cam doing, I don't like it. It's none of my business because I'm not personally involved in that shit. But it's just no good. It don't look good. Like I thought at first, like even with Cam when Cam and Mace got back together, I felt like that was a good look. Men
Beautiful.
that had men that had problems before put their past issues behind and they moving forward. But now, on the flip side, I could kind of understand Jim point of view was, to my understanding from on the outside looking in, that Jim was just loyal to whatever Cam was with, whatever Cam bullshit was. It was Jim bullshit, and when he see that, he feel like when he went back and started messing with Mace, which I thought it was a good thing for them niggas to hash everything because it was better when they was together than it was when they was doing separate. I thought that everything would fall in place, but this shit is just getting out of control. Seem like
Yeah.
it's doing is helping a lot of promotion and publicity, but it's not a good thing, man. It's not good. But that's the men business.
What's crazy though, it ain't really helping no publicity. It's bringing publicity.
It's bringing
Sometimes bad
negative
publicity is
publicity,
good publicity.
but
But
we do know that. I mean, whether with it or without it, Jimmy Bookings is up crazy now with the Harlem, still in Harlem shit. But probably it's a hot song anyway, so I already thought that would be that. But it's not about that. It's about, like, now everybody got their 2 cents to put in on what happened at the Rucker, what happened with True Life, what happened with this person, what happened with that person, and now y'all putting out old shit that happened from your point of view that y'all never put out before. It's basically like this is what you was feeling the whole time,
right, right, right.
you know. But I
Well,
don't know.
my take on it, I got love for both of them,
Yeah,
man. And I got a lot of history with Cam, as far as whatever me and Cam did. I've done a few things with Jimmy, as far as get some shows and
yeah,
all that book for him, And every time I see him, I don't care where it's at, it's always brother love. He show love. He ain't never showed me nothing different. I'm
yeah,
just my thought process is, from the beginning, 50 put a little a little elbow rich in that movement by
yo, and that's another thing, bro. Like, and once upon a time, I had the utmost respect for the dude 50 because he didn't give a fuck. He barred none. He didn't care what it was. Now with all this money, the dude got a brain on the shit. The dude got a head on the shoulder. He's smart. He a
smart as
smart
hell.
businessman. He a smart businessman, but he be taunting and antagonizing things. Like, it's like with that whole situation, I feel like he didn't cook up the stew and he just stepped and sat back and now he laughing.
And
Like,
right,
you feel what I'm
right.
saying? He not no sucker, so he ain't gonna back down. But it's like that was like some evil genius shit. And niggas fell for it.
And that's my point. So when the crew is tight, nothing like that could have never happened
A nigga,
at
a
all.
nigga couldn't come in and
It
make
can't
make me say
it
nothing
never
bad
happened.
about my man if me and my man is at odds. Nah, that's not. I mean, that's in-house personal shit. I'm not gonna air it out, especially not on the Instagram because we didn't have no Instagram. But nah, we ain't gonna do that and let you know that you can't divide this. Even if we got issues within us,
Right,
you can't come through and separate this and make me jump on your side. You know what I mean? But
right. So the
shit is
chess
crazy.
move would have been, even though Jimmy was promoting his
Shoot it
album,
up,
and
boy.
like yo, I'm out of I'm promoting my album. So if somebody calling for me to or I'm promoting my single, which
Hmm.
was Ball, and somebody telling me to come through, I'm gonna go through and perform my song.
Exactly.
But sometimes you can't do that on everything. If that was the case, take some money, book your own party, your own show, and perform for yourself. Because that's where it all stemmed from right there. Right?
Yeah.
So now it died down. When it died down, Cam and 50, got cool or whatever. He came on the show and they talked about that situation.
Yeah.
Jim got a little upset and threw the gas on the fire by doing a whole nother podcast, and
Yeah.
and kind of took the gloves off, which led Cam to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's where it shouldn't have happened. It. My point of view, my opinion.
Hmm.
That was me. I'd have laughed at it. Cam and 50 over there talking about last time. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have went up there. But in his heart, he might have felt he should have went up there. But when you in these mean streets, real street certified is gonna say Nobody never go nowhere with the enemy, period, point blank. And there's no such thing as in that what they call it, 50 powers,
40.
the
Yeah,
book.
I was about to say that. 50. That he loved that 48 laws of power shit.
Yeah. And dude Shotty was saying, I think it was Shotty, one of them was saying that that's what Jim utilized by going over there with 50. But I don't see that being in that book, not where we come from. You can't go nowhere with nobody else if we beefing with him. Even if me and you ain't speaking, I'm not going over there because I don't know what his intentions might be anyway also. And Jimmy
Exactly.
said if anybody would have tried something, they'd have got it booming in there. So I get his point on that. But look what it turns out to be when you just had your intentions on promoting your single. And it still put a big dent in the relationship with somebody that's your brother. Just because y'all ain't speaking right now, upset with each other, that don't mean y'all don't love each other. So certain things ain't to be touched. Now
Exactly.
that's old.
And you
Now,
want to my bad, bro. You definitely don't want to keep going and going, and when you end up saying something that you can't take back
right,
when it go to the point where it's like, you crossed the line.
right,
And I mean, certain shit we could have said, but then now you like a word, well, nigga, this, and then the next there's no coming back from
right.
that when it could have been hashed
So
out.
so with Camron, I watched Cam interview rebuttal back to Jimmy, and the rebuttal back was basically dictating everything Jimmy said to him. That's why he showed videos. We wasn't in your grandma's house. We was popping already. It didn't start in your grandma's house. We was popping on the street. So he showed the joints with Bloodshed, Big L, McGruff,
Hmm.
and all them when they was popping. And then throughout that, they started hanging in the crib. So he made rebuttals back saying that wasn't true, this wasn't true, that wasn't true. And he said a little shots. He took a little shots at Jimmy with certain things and all that. But I could still tell Cam loved Jimmy. He ain't go hard with saying a lot of other personal things. So
Yeah.
my opinion, I think it could be because Jimmy ain't say nothing that was detrimental to Cam. You know what I'm saying? It was he was saying his feelings, but I think it could be straight if they get together and really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like really mean it, man. This is whack. Let's be back brothers again, the same way Mason Camp got back together, man. I
Yeah.
think Jimmy and them should do that, man, for the sake of their brotherhood, for the sake of what they built was Dipset. And for the sake of a lesson for these young cats that's coming up in hip hop and for hip hop itself.
Yeah, I think it was more so a lot of jabs just being shot. Like
Right.
even if Mason Cam could come back from all the things that Cam was saying about Mace back when that shit happened, and they could be the best. Of course, I think, but I don't know what I mean, I don't know the intricate parts of their relationship, behind the scene Dipset stuff. But I think if Mason Cam could come back from that, it could happen.
Jimmy Camp
But
can all
it's just it'd be hard. It really be harder now with all this internet
everybody
influence, this
in the
outside internet
business.
influence, niggas in the air. Yo, fuck that. Yo, fuck that nigga. Yo, nigga, fuck. He was this. It's just you gotta block that shit out and
Yeah.
go back to the old
And
days.
they can do
Two
that.
men sit down.
Because they already know they don't give a damn about what the internet says, about what they say and what they do, man. And
Yeah,
that'll shut all of the lame negative talking down.
yeah,
And it'll
yeah,
just shut everybody down. Nobody don't want to hear about that no more. Why y'all bringing it up? The
yeah.
same reason why I'm saying
Definitely.
that Harlem
Audio.
Legend.
Yeah.
That Harlem Legend dude bringing up when Mace had a problem in New York with Baby Maine, and he brought that back up. Like what was
Damn,
the purpose of that?
that was before this shit was on. That was forever.
Right. Why are he bringing that up? That ain't Mace ain't even in that argument. That's between them two. And you bringing up something, and I get it. These dudes be doing everything for clicks, and then he say his name Harlem Legend. I'm wondering where he from. You heard of him before?
I don't know him, bro. Like what's I don't. I mean, what where he from in Harlem?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. He
I
said he used
never.
to do.
I think I heard the name, but I don't think I ever been on a page, so I don't know. I can't say. I mean, because it takes a lot of qualifications to make a person a Harlem legend.
Yeah, that's a
We
fact.
know we know most of the Harlem legends. You feel what I'm
Big
saying?
fact.
They don't need to be named. They don't have to be named. Everybody know who Harlem legends are. I mean, you got a few infamous ones that you might not know their name, but you know they work.
Yeah,
But for the most part, the infamous ones is not coming out saying that, yeah, I'm the Harlem legend. They remain infamous for a reason. Now the ones that was famous, we know we could go down the line and from our age group, you know what I mean, all the way up. You feel what I'm saying? From we already know. We know, but
Yeah.
it's a different era. And dudes, I don't really try to get into that shit no more because all they do is leave room for motherfuckers to come up here and say some out of pocket shit. And it's like you right. I'm not going on your page looking as long as a nigga ain't out of pocket where a nigga talking crazy. But it's just a weird ass era we live in.
Yeah.
Where
That's a fact.
everybody's entitled to opinion, but everybody don't stand on the things they be saying on this in person. It's certain, not saying on no violent shit, but in person you wouldn't have had this discussion. You'll go hide behind a page with a Batman logo and no posts, no followers, and a bunch of weird shit, and then comment because nobody can't really get to you and have this conversation because you're not really gonna have that conversation. You're just gonna express what you feel from the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Yourself,
like,
I'm just
and my thing is
expressing.
like and my thing is like the people, like, especially when they're on a high platform with this social media shit. I don't know why people really respond personally to bullshit, to people that go up there personally and say shit, because all they doing is giving them like, ooh, this person responded to me. This
Yeah.
motherfucker with me. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not responding to that. Like, I don't have that, but I know the ones that do. Like, why motherfuckers post something and you say something crazy and negative and you go respond to at that person, like, you giving them some self-esteem that they don't even have, that they probably grew up in the cut all the, I mean, nobody knew them. They just grew up in the cut. But you building their self esteem by even responding. Now, as long as the motherfucker ain't saying nothing about their kids or whatever, okay, they kids, just get them off your page, block them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they're gonna go
Yeah.
troll, create another page and troll somebody else. But you know,
Facts. A1 London said Big Boosie deserves that title of Harlem
oh,
Legend.
yo,
Respect.
my man O up there too, man. We got to get talking to my man O. He a Jersey legend right there, boy.
Tell him to request to come in.
Yo, listen, man. I don't know if he back in town. Yo, oh, if you around, request come in. Good dude right there. He got a, he a good dude right there. We was in the trenches out. We was in the trenches in
Okay.
them feds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I be trying to tell a lot of these
definitely, yo,
cats,
definitely.
man.
I'm trying to get him to come down to North Carolina, come fuck with us for a little bit, see how the city is out here.
Mhm.
Yeah. So but yeah, this whole shit, like I said, I came home into this social media era, man. I was going from '03 to 2019.
Mhm.
I'm from a sidekick era. We had sidekicks and next tails, but
Yeah.
I quickly,
Facts.
I quickly came home and saw what the world was about and immersed myself in that shit. So I had to learn. A lot of trials and tribulations, doing shit I wasn't supposed to do, and still probably certain things I learned along the way. But that shit is a powerful and a dangerous tool, man.
Yeah. That's a fact. I
A
told
powerful
niggas
and dangerous tool.
the internet's so powerful. This is why so many beefs, because the kids don't got to come outside to be in beefs no more. When we got in beefs, it was because we was outside, man,
Yeah,
for real. And
yeah,
and now they can just be up
definitely.
here, yo, why you liking my girl pictures? Yo, talk shit. Then when they see each other in the mall, that's why the gunfires be going on in the mall and all that, because they started beefs right in the house and
Yo,
killing each
bro.
other.
Yeah, this shit's so crazy. It's like even I heard a lot of people say it, and it's the truth. Like when we came up, you had to really you had to be somewhere to meet people out of town. If you
Right.
wasn't moving around like that, if you wasn't, and I'm gonna go from Jones Beach to Greek Fest to Freaknik to All Star Weekend to Cancun to Miami for this to Bike Fest to Cali for this to Vegas. If you wasn't going out there, you wasn't meeting these people.
Mm-hmm.
Now you could never been no place in your life, post some pictures and get on the gram, and now you got everybody, you got every girl, every nigga from Las Vegas to Belize to Cali interacting.
Right.
So anybody could be anybody on this shit right now.
Yeah.
Back then you really had to be somebody. You had to be seeing somebody in the airport. You had to be in Cancun when everybody was going on a Memorial Day. You're like, damn, I seen them in Cancun. Oh, they must, you had to be at the All-Star weekends. You had to be there. You had to be at these places to be for motherfuckers to know that, oh damn, these people get around. Now you don't have to do nothing but just go on the gram, post some pictures,
Yeah.
you know,
As soon
and
as you
do
get around them, that stuff they've been posting ain't even around. Like, stop it,
yeah,
man.
yeah, we
Half
don't
these
believe
cats
you,
be
man.
hummer stunting, man, and acting as if they was doing something back then. I don't remember y'all, man. I don't remember a lot of these niggas. That's why I'm trying to figure out who's the Harlem Legend dude. I don't got nothing against him, nothing but certain things that he say is buck wild. And for you to say you're a Harlem Legend, and I guess you guys must got a million goons with him the way he be talking about Jimmy. Because I'm like, well, damn, when you come outside, you might have some problems, man. Because nobody gonna let you just talk about him like that up here. And
Mm.
you say you're a Harlem Legend. I don't know where you from. I ain't never heard of you.
Yeah,
They even put the
I
name
don't think I see.
Legend
I
on
don't think I think I might have seen it come through on my feed one time, but I never been up there, and I don't know. I don't know. Like I be seeing a lot of Harlem Legends up there, like male and female up there. Like I see yeah, I mean I'm Rika up there recently, and I'm like, oh shit, like I ain't seen Rika since I seen you back in the days when we was doing the Bear Mountain trips and stuff like that. You know
Right,
what I mean? You see
right.
certain people up there that like, okay, damn, there they go. There they
People,
are,
yeah.
certain just yeah, so it's a few, but I don't, There go my bro O right there, yo.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going
Oh
on, man?
man, same shit. Just got back in town.
All right. I thought you had that brown shirt on. I was about to say, come on, man.
No, no brown, no
No
orange.
brown no more,
No
bro.
brown, no orange.
Yeah,
What's up, bro?
What's good? What's
cool.
good, homie?
Oh man, same shit,
That's
man.
what's up, man.
What's
My
up? I
bro.
heard y'all up here down talking big facts, man.
Yeah, man. It's always a pleasure to have a certified brother to even come chime in, and it's for these youth to understand all this stuff is facade, man. And listening to a lot of these cats be out here, they got platforms and making money, and now they can sit in the house and talk crazy as if they was really outside, and they really wasn't
They
outside.
really want outside, but yo, I be telling people like I fuck with celebrities, but I don't care for them. I care less about. I'm a celebrity, you know what I
Fact.
Yeah.
mean?
That's what
In
we
my
come.
own,
Yeah,
in my
exactly. We used to see them with no problem. Like,
exactly. So, like I said, I don't take nothing away from them. You know what I mean? But people we gotta remember that we picked them there.
right. That's
You
the
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
fact of all.
We picked them there. We picked them in the cars. We picked them on vacations, the houses, everything. Which is their right because they went that way and they earned it. But like when people like you got a business going on or you got something going on, you'll see one like on yours. If we don't really care about like, but you'll see a minimal support. But when you see they got something going on, you see all these hearts and you flood and shit.
Yeah.
And you happen to see those celebrities, they won't even take a picture with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They won't even acknowledge you.
Yeah.
You
Fact.
know what I mean? Somebody in your hometown, they feed the community, they doing X, Y, and Z for the Boys and Girls Club, just trying to bring stuff back to the community as we get older mentally. And
Exactly.
Right.
we understand we fucked up. Because at the beginning, our consequences, we won't understand our consequences. That how we fucked the community up when we young. We just understand that money coming.
Yeah.
That's the only language. That's the only language you spoke when you young. That's why I be saying this all the time to myself. Like, that's why I see these young dudes out here, and I don't call them little niggas. I don't never call them that. Just younger dudes, and I see myself in a lot of them so bad, but theirs is multiplied because of the way they living now. Like this generation, I just said this to myself yesterday. This generation of younger dudes are getting the most money of any generation of young kids throughout history through this rap, this YouTubing, these streaming for nothing, for no no real high education, no degrees and nothing. Just sometimes some of them getting lucking up and getting on a platform. Some of them might know how to spit a few bars or whatever, and these contracts is crazy, but they know what they're doing. They're giving them all this money
Mm-hmm.
so they can do everything that they doing, like how they do Lil Durk, how they do all these dudes. These young dudes keep a bunch of dudes around them, and the next thing you know, they just start killing each other and doing crazy shit. Like this generation is crazy with that part. So I sit back and I'm like, I remember me being young. When we was young, it was pop off. It was no permission. You didn't need permission to pop. It's just something happened. You deal with it, and you deal with you deal with the consequences. So it was no consequences until we got the consequences. Now
Exactly.
getting older, we've been through this. Like me and you, we've been through these walls, and it was like now
Yeah.
person would have to think. A person couldn't just run up to me and make me do something. I mean, it could possibly happen, but the first thing we doing, we thinking first. Hold up. Damn, it's a camera. Who see me? Whatever. These dudes out here popping on live on camera. They spinning on live. Like we don't do that. Like, but they don't think about the consequences till they sitting in there.
And
They sitting in the
too,
joint.
they and like my motto on Rod, because we met. All right, so me and Rob met in Big Sandy. You know what I mean, level 7. You
Gladiators.
know what I mean, and
Cool.
he'll tell you, I'm probably if not the only nigga that came in there and said I ain't on blood time from the
Definitely
rip.
that.
And I
Definitely that.
I went in the yard. Me and my homie be safe. I wasn't Muslim at the time, but you know I wasn't Muslim at the time because I ain't had my paperwork yet. But
Site
I
from
was
from DC.
not from Trent.
Okay.
Yeah, from Trent. I'm from Trent.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went the first day. I went right in the yard. You know, we had a conversation on a standoff. You know what I mean? It's either one thing I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to me. I'm holding my own. I'd rather die before I let somebody just carry me. And he'll tell you I was the only one. And people was mad because if you weren't on blood count, they be sending niggas up top. You gotta leave. So I ain't going blood count. So I'm be my own man. So that's how me and Rob met and Big Sandy. And I used to always tell him like, yo, stay like slime, you gotta stay out the way. Now like you got a life sentence, hit that live
Right.
shit like that. So it was good when he hit me like, yo, I'm home. So I'm like, damn, this nigga home, and another homie from Cali home too. Stats. I was just down there with Stats. I forgot to call you. We was doing so much, but I got the number for you.
Yeah, definitely want to get up with bro.
So like when he said the consequences, and I tell everybody this, the streets are open to everybody, but everybody not open to the streets.
Right.
It go over a lot
Right.
of people's head, but when they sit in that cell, them niggas be sick.
Sick,
them niggas be sick, man. But like Rob was saying, and on somebody else on here, like they not smarter than us. Like I ain't gonna say they're not smarter than us, but they don't think, like you said, they don't think about their consequences till it's too late. And I was just giving a speech. I was just giving the motivational speech to the 9th grade academy in Trenton, New Jersey, right? And my long story short, I was telling them about how you know, my little brother was just getting jammed up again, and that he just don't want to listen. But my approach to that is, you know, you gotta deal with your own consequences. I did my time. I did 15 and a half years. Stood on mine, no cooperation, no nothing.
Right.
No crying about it. I did it. Wherever I was at, I'm always smiling. You know, because I knew what I signed up for. Nobody signed me up for it.
Right.
And another thing that he said too, when I was growing up, when I walk out the door, I didn't want to play sports. That wasn't for me. I want to get the money. But to say that is the dudes that I looked up to, I call it a facade. It was a facade. I thought they had all this money.
Right.
I thought they had these cars there. Then when I get up in era and age, now I got the bread. So I'm like, let's go. We go cop or we go to the car, like whatever. Jewelry store. If I'm spending $30,000 on a chain, they like, that's a lot. You've been hustling 10 years before me. I got a year in this thing.
Yeah.
Where y'all money at?
Right.
You was really living how we was really living how we thought a lot of these dudes was showing us that they was living, but they really wasn't like that. But it was, you know, we had some that was, but there's a lot of them that wasn't. You know, we was misled.
We had a percentage. I can't count nobody's pockets, but I'm saying we had a percentage because and I went to jail at 25. And like I'm just piggybacking on what you said and what y'all was speaking about, the legends and all that. We was looking at something we thought we was looking at. And now the young, like I tell the young kids, look, it's y'all choice. Y'all can go out there and do what y'all want. Because when I finish leaving here, like a teacher used to tell us, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I did my due diligence. Because when the prosecutor came in and said, listen, 5 o'clock, I get off. I'm going home to my wife. You going back home to the cell.
Yeah.
You want to cooperate? When that hits you, that sends shivers through your body.
Facts.
Some people don't. Some people react. They go with the prosecutor.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's talk. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until
Fact.
they get in that shit. You know what I mean? They're like a lot of dudes get in shit. They call their mom for some money. When they call their mom for some money, then they want to curse her out because she don't send her check to them.
Right. Her hard
They can't buy
right.
crackhead soups. They run around with somebody else used Reeboks on. See, this is shit that the people ahead of me didn't give me. I didn't know nothing. I knew about the feds. I just thought it was untouchable, but I didn't know the consequences of how much time they were gonna get. But it was what it was. But like I say, man, like I talk to the young ones, like you said, I tell them, man, I was you. You know what I mean? I was you at that time. I ain't speaking to you as no saved person. I'm speaking to you as, nigga, I was in your seat.
Facts.
Exactly.
I did it. But if you're gonna make that decision, man, you better be prepared, because be prepared. If you got 100 friends, one gonna stay.
And
listen, man.
They don't know, like half their friends be gone. They don't send them no commissary money. They don't help pay for the lawyer. They ain't send them no bail money. Even if they get a bail, They don't do nothing. They disappear. They see your family member outside. You'll tell Tone, I said, what up, man? I love him, man. Free Tone. That's all they got for him.
That's all.
But
Yeah.
before then, they tell him, yo, man, we got problems with these niggas uptown. Everybody suit up. Let's go.
Let's go.
And you got to go. And if you don't go and you say no, they're gonna shun you. But as soon as you get locked up for one of them, they ain't helping you. They ain't doing nothing. I tell them these cats that every time, man. It's a big fucking facade of what niggas is doing. Y'all niggas see these niggas riding around these cars, man, they doing more leasing now, which is smart. White men always leased when we was growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We thinking we supposed to pay for it straight up. But those are smart things to do, but don't do it for the wrong reasons. They out here hustling, selling drugs, then going to strip club and throw all the money at a girl. And then be back out throwing bricks in the penitentiary again. Ain't put no money up for no lawyer, no nothing. Nobody strong together. The separation is always weak in the crew, and that's what make them prosecutors more powerful when they get you. Because now it's a mind game, and they know that us as black people, our culture, I'm sorry to say, we don't stick together, and we don't utilize our brain because we don't even know the laws when we go in there. We ain't learning no law. You got to pay for college to learn law.
Yeah.
We ain't got no lawyers doing no classes. Teach the First Amendment first. Y'all ain't got to teach them everything y'all learned and paid for in college. Teach the First Amendment so when the police roll up on these young brothers, they know how to spit it fluently to them, and they'll know that, you can't ask for my ID. I'm not driving. He driving. Talk to them. I don't have to give it to you. And they lock you up, that's a lawsuit. ASAP. Don't be crying, kicking, fighting them. I ain't do nothing. Don't go through all that. And they don't understand all that stuff. We need classes for all that type of stuff. And what you just said, the prosecutor gonna tell you, I'm going home at 5 and eat real good, man. So what you gonna do? That's some deep ass word. That sent chills on my spine when you said it. God damn.
He had a life sentence. I only had 15 and a half for the feds and 18 and a half for the state. But due to having money, my lawyers got a ran concurrent, and you know what I mean. So I was saved by that. But I still did all my time. But yo, when a motherfucker send the law book and he playing with you, he got the book facing this way. He doing this,
Right.
and you just looking. Then he turned the bitch around and said, "This what you fist, 848 conspiracy. This you 10 of life. You know, we shooting for the high end. You know, I go home at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Now you looking at, then he tell you, you want to go home?
Definitely misleading youth.
No,
Yeah.
After I go home, you ain't helping me. You ain't cooperating. This your last chance right here. Oh, that a weak-minded nigga is like, man, god damn, I can't let him leave, man.
That shit's scary, man. It's scary, but it's time. Like I got part 2. This is my book right here, Operation Capital City. I got seen one too.
Yeah,
Operation Capital City.
I gotta get one.
Yeah, I gotta get one for my podcast.
Oh,
It's
yo,
a fact.
Yeah, he do a podcast
bring
too.
me on.
He do a podcast too.
I
I
got
got
a podcast too, but you can bring me on. We can talk more deeper. And I got one too, Word on the Street, right? So you know they can get my book. I'm about to put it on Amazon right now. I've been out for a year. I sold over 1,000 copies off my website and hand to hand. So now I'm gonna put it on Amazon. So I had a discrepancy with the lady that helped me do my book. And for anybody that's watching, if you plan on getting a book, you see that ISMB number, INSB number. Listen, don't let the person that's helping you buy your own. What I fucked up at, she got that under her company. So when she don't get money for it, I'm 100% self-publisher.
Yeah.
But when they scan it, it go to her credit.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I didn't put it on Amazon. So now I just got everything fixed. I just got everything fixed and shit. It took a minute. It was a little process. And I took it to court, and I won it. So that's just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some thought for everybody out there. But
hey, yo, look, I want to touch real quick about these younger. I don't want to keep saying these young dudes because some dudes take that like it's disrespect. These young niggas are young dudes, but the younger generation. This is what I feel like too. I feel like a lot of them, and rightfully so, they look at a lot of older dudes as, oh, you old, you washed up, you this, that, and third, because we have a lot of them that misrepresented what being a old head was or OG or whatever they want to call a person is, and now they washed up, they smoked out, they this, but everybody's not like that. You feel what I'm saying? See, I love the level of respect or understanding I get from them, and I give it right back. I don't never try to you do this and nah, because I'm not doing what you do. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you from my point of view what happened with the case maybe and what I feel, but they I think there's a lot of young dudes, especially the ones that's in the street. You know, like somebody just said on the thing. They being misled by a lot of these rappers, but that's the business. Not saying it's right. You know, I hear the dudes and I hear them in the club, and we sing along to the songs too. Dudes saying, "What do you say? Pair of shoes, 1,200, walking on the damn house, and for what? Why don't you teach these dudes how to get a house? Now all they want to do is run around with $1,200 shoes, $1,300 shoes, but you live in a trap house. You're not doing nothing just so you can sing a song when you got it. But it's like, for what though? For what? You're not pulling them up, trying to tell them what they do with the credit, get their money, get their mind right. Like it was different from us. Like I understand because I didn't have no big homies back in the days when I was hustling, telling me, "Yo, stop hustling. Go get your LLC. Go get a box truck. Do this. Start this. Do that." All they was telling me was, "Yo, I got a better price. Don't mess with me." You know what I mean? I wish I had some homies like me that would pull me up, and even though yeah, I'm only 5 years removed from the pen, and I really ain't got what I want to have now. But tell me like, yo, man, listen, this is what you can do. You can do this. I would have respected that more. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's just weird. You know, it's just weird. Like they misled right now, and it's real dangerous because they not listening to these drugs. We know with this drug epidemic that's going on, this Fetty Wap, all that Fetty Wap, these pills, all that crazy shit that they on is like the feds, the police, the government, when it comes to policing us, they don't even have to do their job no more. They
Nah.
just sit back in the donut shop, sit in the office, and wait for the phone to ring. And it's us that's bringing everything to them, and
And
they just
and to
bring the
elaborate,
case.
just cut you off real
Mhm.
fast. Elaborate on that. And I said they didn't warn the nigga. And when I say warn nigga, I knew the consequence. I want to make it a
Yeah,
change.
yeah,
They didn't warn the nigga about how the feds play. You just said it.
yeah,
Nobody, they're not doing their job really. So when you get locked up, when a motherfucker say, "Oh, I ain't never been to a profit," and they motherfucking lie.
yeah,
Listen, I was adamant about. I had fired two lawyers. I got my when I first get locked up, you know, they get your
yeah,
attorney automatic court. You got a court date. So so when they knocked me off, it took 2 weeks. They sealed my indictment. When they knocked me off, I came back from Hawaii. They knocked me off. I had the date, the magistrate, and a PD waiting. Right
yeah,
within that time, within a month, they escorted me without my knowledge, without my consent, to a profit hearing.
yeah,
So when people say that, "Oh nah, they'll never take me to one," they lie.
yeah,
I didn't get no signs that I want to cooperate. Why would you just bring me there? What, I'm different?
yeah.
And that's the thing that they don't tell us about. So now you start wondering, what's up with my old head? He been downstate 4 or 5 times, and he got 30 months.
Mm.
Yeah, this
See what
they don't
I'm saying?
bro. Listen, like like I know they do not play fair. There's nothing fair about that when we're getting locked. There's nothing fair about that federal system. Nothing fair whatsoever. It even got to the point where I said, now hear me out. I understand how these niggas be going in there and telling. I don't condone it. I understand because they're so wicked and they would dangle my life in front of you in exchange for you saying something about me, and it's almost like they be giving you an offer you can't refuse. You know what I mean? A lot of these dudes do it. I understand how dudes get caught up in that the weak mind games that they play. I don't condone it at all. But I was just so fortunate. In my case, I didn't have no co-defendants. Not saying that would have made a difference, but
Mm.
I know I sat there and listened to them people try to make me just question my upbringing. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit is just not fair how they do motherfuckers. And people get caught up in that shit every day.
You
Caught
know
up in
what?
it, caught up in
I
it.
always say though, the best defense against that is say I need a lawyer, so they can just get up out your ear ASAP. And when we
Yeah.
tell these young cats that, they don't listen. They still go in there and think that they could talk their way out of stuff, and then they get caught up in that web of conversation with the person, and that's a fact.
And they
Cause
get caught up, yeah, they get caught up in the web of that, oh yeah, well such and such said this and such said, and they fall for it. And next thing you know, everybody done told on everybody.
yeah,
I mean, it's weird. It's weird, man. It's
it's
weird,
very
most. But yeah,
weird, but that's where they gotta know the game that they playing, man. If you don't know the game that you playing, leave it alone. Most of these cats already know, like, I'm a hustle. I'm seeing everybody getting money, getting the girls and all that. I need to get that. When they start getting
yeah.
money and enjoying it, first thing in their mind now, to what I'm thinking is, they saying, well, I'm gonna get this money until they come. If they come and get me, then I got a way to get out. I do what everybody else doing. I'm gonna tell. And I think that's the method that they're using. That's why the snitching thing is popular now, man. It's
Hey, yo,
crazy.
how you bring Bo back in? He said his call dropped.
Hold up.
My man, oh,
I just hit him in. I just sent him the invite back in.
yeah, yeah,
There you
I
go.
mean,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Big Homie. What you were saying?
Oh, nice.
So yeah, they with these young cats now, they see the glamour, the glitz, the dudes getting the girls and all that and popping bottles in the club. So they saying to them, if they ain't hustling, they go out there and figure out a way to hustle and start selling drugs. And in their mind is, I'm gonna keep doing this until the police come. If the police come, I got a way to get out. I'm gonna do what everybody else doing. I'm gonna go ahead and
Ace in the
snitch.
hole.
Yeah,
Ace in the
that's
hole.
it. They already know they're gonna snitch before they even get in there. That's the new generation now. That's the new movement right now, man.
And then it's the dangerous part about it too. Like I said this about some people that we knew too. Like all rats ain't soft. Now, I mean, you got a lot of dudes that don't have no sense. They shooters, they steppers, and everything else they call these people. So they getting them now because they put in their head like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'll do whatever, but I'm still gonna let that thing go if something can come at me, and that's
That
dangerous too.
yeah.
Because all rats is not like I know all rats are not soft. You know what I mean?
The
And especially
majority of the ones be the tough
yeah,
ones. Cause they like, man, what's gonna happen to me? Who gonna say something to me?
And,
I
Sa-
don't care anybody say something to me, I'm gonna do something. What Alpo did when he came home. He's stepping at niggas like he ain't did nothing wrong.
you
and
know
Sam, like Sammy Bull said, fucking worry about John Gotti. If I'm the shooter,
exactly. Yeah,
Facts.
they
Facts.
and that's what I was telling my girl that did up like about Sammy the Bull. Like, yeah, he was a cold killer. He the
Facts.
one that did all the murders. Like, they not soft. And then when you got somebody like that whose mentality is, I'm not going to jail, it's like, damn, you know.
Yep.
And then people scared to say something to him, but they'll troll behind their back or whatever. But yeah, that's a wicked situation demonstration. But Boost, I gotta go get my daughter together. I'm gonna hop back on in a few.
Yeah,
Stay if you still on, I'm gonna hop right back on.
we'll get back up,
And yo,
yo.
and we gotta link up too. We gotta link up with the bro. Oh, we gonna link up off
Hey,
season.
Boost, I'm about to send me your tab. I'm about to follow you on shit.
Okay,
All right,
bet.
love y'all.
All right, I
All right.
got
Hey,
you.
Rod, I gotta give
Peace.
you. I'm seeing the
Peace.
number.
All right.
Peace.